Thank you, Dave. 12 degrees, 7:32. Good morning, everyone. A second horse in 4 days has been euthanized as a result of driver error at the Rangeland Derby. The Stampede's Chuck Wagon Safety Commission says the latest horse was hurt in a collision between two rigs on Monday night. A vet putting the horse down yesterday. The driver who lost the horse has been fined $10,000. A driver of the other rig will pay a $5,000 fine. This is the first time, by the way, since the Safety Commission was set up since '08 that dual fault has been determined. A horse, by the way, was also euthanized on Saturday night after breaking a leg when it hit another chuck wagon. A 75-year-old Calgary man accused of strangling 3 cats says he loves animals and was only protecting birds. Ottavio Pio Marchizin is facing 2 animal cruelty charges. On Monday, a utility worker found 2 dead cats in a dumpster and tried to save a 3rd injured cat that ran away. Marchizin was taken into custody, interviewed, charged, and allowed to return home. He does not really understand, though, what he did wrong.
I'm no criminal the way he tried to treat me. I work in construction from 1961. Many buildings we work on it. I don't know.
Marchizin was raising rabbits in his backyard for food, but not anymore. The city taking away about 20 rabbits. Officials say we're living in deplorable conditions. Police think the kittens, by the way, were attracted to the yard to chase the rabbits. South of the border, a shooting in Baltimore leaves 3 people dead and 1 in hospital. 2 gunmen opening fire last night on a group of people near the University of Maryland. The gunmen emerging from 2 separate vans and simply opened fire. 2 men and a woman were killed. 5 days ago, shots were fired into a vehicle traveling on the same block as where last night's mass shooting happened. ATB Financial, a provincially owned bank, predicts things won't be getting worse than the current economic climate in Alberta. The bank's chief economist says with oil prices still low and staying low, Alberta will grow by less than 0.5% this year. Having said that, experts at ATB say the province should begin to see a recovery by the end of this year into 2016.
Because of instability in Europe and all kinds of global instability in financial markets, those oil prices have fallen back down closer to 50. That is going to be a challenge. We do expect oil price choppiness over the summer. And for Alberta's economy going into the second half now of the year, I think we can anticipate growth to be pretty slow, pretty sluggish as those energy producers in the petroleum sector struggle against those low prices.
Is the Canadian economy in a recession now officially? Well, the federal finance minister, Joe Oliver, says it's too early to tell. The R word began to surface last week when Stats Canada released figures showing the economy contracting in April, marking the 4th straight monthly decline. Joe Oliver says he's waiting to see what the next round of GDP figures have to say when they come out on July 31st.
We now have the Greek crisis, which has created a certain volatility in markets, including commodity markets. This is a time, critical time, for the Canadian economy to stay the course, to remain fiscally responsible, for us to continue to pursue our low-tax plan for jobs and growth.
Whether a promised $1.4 billion surplus is officially achieved or not won't be known until the final numbers are crunched and released in the fall of 2016. That is after an expected federal election.